Shout outs to Lala Bad here on YouTube for this awesome gift. I really appreciate it, girl. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the palette at the end of this video. And I'm going to be using these brushes today. I'm going to be showing you guys real quick what they look like before we get into this video. This is what the brushes look like. Very pretty. The palette also comes with this cool brush. As you can see, it's double-ended. So I'm going to be using this brush to pack on my first color. So the first color that I'm going to use is this color here called Lust. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it all over the lid. You guys, I've been having these nails for about 3 weeks now, and I had never tried gel polish. And let me tell you, from now on, I'm never going to go back to regular nail polish ever again, because I'm going to go ahead and apply a piece of tape just because I want a sharp edge and it can look so much neater at the end. So right now I applied the color Date Night. And I'm only going to add it to this outer part of the shadow and blend it in with Lust. This is a palette that is very, very pigmented. And I'm going to pick up the color Desire. And I'm only going to apply it to the outer edge here. Oh, that's very pretty. Very pigmented as well. Wow, it's very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and put it up a little bit and drag it into the middle. I haven't played with neutral colors in a long time. My very first palette was the Naked 3 and the Naked 2. I love the Naked 3 so much that I got a second palette. And I actually, let me show it to you guys. These are my first 2 palettes to ever have in my collection. And I love the Naked 3 so much. I went ahead and picked up another one, but I never got to hit pan on this one. But on my first one that I had, I hit pan in about every single color. Right now I'm using this fluffy brush and I'm gonna blend out the color Desire. I picked up a very, very little, close to nothing. And you guys, this palette is very, very pigmented. I really like the pigmentation. Highly recommend it. At the end of this video, I'm gonna swatch all the colors. But before I cut my crease, I want to pick up a little bit of Black Buck and add it to the outer edge. I hardly picked up anything, and guys, it's very pigmented. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. Very, very pigmented. This is the color that I went with, the color Valentine, and I'm gonna apply it all over the crease. And you want to go ahead and apply it right away after you put on your concealer, because you want to, you know, make sure that it's not dry. You want to make sure it's still a little tacky. That way it can stick on, especially if you don't have glitter glue, then this is definitely the best way to go. So I'll be back to show you guys what the finished look is looking like. What the finished look is looking like with eyeliner, eyelashes. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I'm gonna now get into the swatches of this palette. This palette is the Romance Neutrals and Love Eye Color Palette, and this is what the packaging looks like. So it has 2 rows of shadows. I'm gonna swatch the first row and then the second row. Again, thank you, Lala, for this makeup palette. I really, really love it. It's very pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch. I always forget to apply eyeshadow on my brow bone. That's something that I hardly ever do. So let's see. I'm gonna swatch the first 5 shadows. So the first shadow here, and we're gonna go down the row. Excuse any of the music in the background. Okay, and this is the 5th one. So now let's get into the last 2 shadows here from the first row. That's the first row of shadows. Now let's get into the second row. So for the second row of shadows, I'm going to use this side of my arm. So this is a color that I used all over the lid. And then we're going to apply, we're going to go ahead with the second color. Third. I hope you guys can see the shadows there. And now the last two. Some of the colors look sheer. Definitely never judge the palette because they are very like blendable, and you could also layer them. So that's the second row here. That's the first row and the second row. I hope you enjoyed watching this makeup look, and I hope everybody's staying safe indoors, and I appreciate you guys watching if you get to the end of this video. My next video is gonna be on a review on these gloves here. What are they? Well, you guys stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.